So you might be in a position where for some reason your PlayStation 5 controller is just acting unresponsive. Now what does this mean? Well, potentially maybe your controller looks like it's on, maybe it looks like it's connected to your console or your PC or whatever, but whenever you're doing anything, let's say you're playing a game and you're pressing the controls, maybe nothing is going on, maybe the game's not responsive or anything like that. Now the very first thing I would recommend doing is verifying that your controller is actually paired up properly to your specific device. So you can do that, if it's an Android phone for whatever device you're playing with, make sure you go into the Bluetooth settings of those devices, PC, your console, make sure it's connected, even do a wired connection if you can, and just to verify that the controller is actually connected. Every time I've had that issue, usually it's mostly because of your specific internet connection not being fully compatible. It's usually because your Bluetooth device isn't actually connected. So make sure that's the case. Make your way over to the Bluetooth connection settings there and make sure that's the case. Now, if that's not the problem, another thing you may want to do is make sure that that game that you're playing with, let's say you're using a specific game or you're playing an emulator or whatever, you want to make sure that that input of that game is actually with the controller. So if I was playing Genshin Impact on my specific Galaxy right here or whatever, right? Well, I would have to make sure that that game, for one, is compatible with the controller. If I'm trying to play a game like Genshin Impact on my specific phone, you have to remember that that game is not compatible with the controller on that specific device. So make sure that that game is, actually inputted properly. Make sure it supports controllers, but also make sure that that game is detecting your controller, and you might need a switch input for that controller to actually be discoverable for that game. So that's another thing you may have to do. It's very common. Another thing on top of that you may want to try doing is actually repairing your specific controller to your specific device. So how you can do this is basically hold down the PlayStation home button here and your share button at the top, left. Wait until the blue lights start blinking, and then go ahead and make your way over to your specific, Bluetooth settings like I mentioned before of your specific device, and then basically repair your specific controller. So once you go and see it and discover it, go and click here, repair that specific controller here, and then you should be good to go for the most part. So that pretty much covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.